Hi everyone.
Hello， 大家晚上好。
We want to read chapter 9 today.
Yes.
And do you know where Pierre was last time?
In Andrew's house,
What was he doing in Andrew's house?
they're just talking
About what, if you remember?
about the life, marriage.
Uh-huh. And how did it end?
In the end, just no conclusion.
No, there was a conclusion. Think back a little bit. What did Andrew tell Pierre?
Oh, don't go to the party. There's another topic.
Don't go back to whatever, Karagan's place.
Yeah.
Why?
I think Andrew said the person there is not smart, so the activity there is not meaningful.
Yeah, debauchery and also dissipation.
Dissipation.
Right. Drunkenness and wasting
time.
Yeah.
They will drink a lot of wine or beer. Okay.
So, and Pierre, I guess he still lives with them, I guess. So, it was past 1 o'clock when Pierre left his friend. It was cloudless, no clouds, northern summer sky. So, it's just summer. Pierre took so summer sky means what? Northern means north, summer, night. So, if it's in the northern side and it's summer, what is it? What does it look like at night?
I just understand it's cloudy. It's cloudless.
Yes.
Not cloudy, right? Not cloudy.
Yes.
And it's summer night. Summer night normally is very hot.
Yes, and what if it's in the northern part?
Northern in this location.
Yes.
Northern normally a little bit cold.
It's summer. It's summer night.
Yeah.
And it's in northern.
I don't know. Northern 北方.
Yeah. So when you're northern and you're in the summer, what does that mean?
I don't know.
It means that it has more light, right?
Huh?
Even at night, it's not that dark. Then it's like when the Earth is going around the sun and it's summer. Like in the North Pole, you even don't have night during the summer.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So that means the daytime is long.
Daytime is longer.
Yeah.
Yes. And also there's not much it's not that dark even in the night.
Okay. Even already past 1 o'clock.
Pierre took an open cab. Open cab means that probably it feels like to me that anybody can drive on it, but I don't know how that works.
Oh, okay.
Intending to drive straight home.
Okay.
But the nearer he drew to the house, the closer he got to the house, what happened?
The more
what? The more he felt the impossibility of going to sleep on such night.
We cannot fall asleep.
It was light enough to see a long way. So a long way in the deserted street. Deserted, you know what that means?
And not desert is food.
No, not the one we're talking about.
It's desert.
No, not that one either.
Which desert mean?
There's nobody. Deserted means nobody.
Desert means nobody? Okay.
Yes.
And
deserted means everybody left, kind of thing.
Okay.
Deserted
Okay.
street. And it seemed more like morning or evening than night.
okay.
Why?
Because light.
On the way, Pierre remembered that Anatole Kuragan was expecting the usual set for cards that evening.
Card.
Card.
What card mean?
They're playing cards.
Oh, usually set for card evening. Okay.
What did he remember?
Huh?
What did Pierre remember?
Pierre remember the Anatole want to play cards.
Was expecting the usual set.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What's expecting means hope.
No. Kind of waiting for or thought that would happen this way.
Oh.
The usual set.
Usual set. So they play a lot of times.
Who is they?
Huh?
Who is the usual set? What does that mean?
The usual set?
Yes.
I don't know.
Usual means like common or many times happen this way. Usual.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
How about set?
Set for cards.
No, just set. Nothing to do with cards yet. Set, usual set.
Set. Prepare.
No. Set is a group of people.
Oh, Euro set means the Euro group of people.
Yes, for cards.
For cards, okay.
So he was expecting the usual set. What do you think that means?
It's not special meaning, just expecting the Euro set.
Which means what, you think?
Which means they always come together to play cards.
That evening. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go after. Which there was generally a drinking bout. After they played cards, there was what?
There was generally a drinking bout.
Yeah.
Maybe they drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Finishing with visits of a kind Pierre was very fond of. Finishing with visits. So after they finish drinking, what would they do?
Visits.
Yes.
It's visits.
Yes. What kind of visits? Who is visiting who?
I don't know.
So what do you think young men, after they play cards, drink some wine, what do they want to do?
Visits. Talk.
Visit who?
Visit each other.
No, they already have each other.
Visit who? I don't know.
What do you think? Remember what Andrew said before about what the type of woman. The type of woman.
Stupid. Fine.
Yes, that kind of woman.
Okay.
So they will visit this type of woman after they're drunk.
Oh, how you know?
What do you think? It's a visit. And what kind of visit Pierre likes?
Woman.
I would like to go to Karagan's, thought he. See, now he decided he was gonna go there. Why do you think he's gonna go there? Because he likes these visits. But he immediately recalled his promise to Prince Andrew not to go there.
Yeah.
Then, as happens to people of weak character, so what does it mean? As happens to people of weak character.
So it continue. I don't know.
No, let's stop there. Then, as happens to people of weak character.
So if people have weak character,
Yes.
so they might hesitate. They might promise you, and they will soon just regret promise you.
They cannot hold to the promise.
Oh, they cannot hold to the promise.
He desired so passionately once more to enjoy the dissipation he was so accustomed to that he decided to go. So
It's a long sentence.
It's not that long. He decided to do what? He desired.
He desired so passionately, so eager to.
Yes.
Once more
to enjoy
that
dissipation.
Dissipation, I don't know.
Being drunk. Being drunk.
Being drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so accustomed
to.
Is welcomed?
No.
Be welcomed.
No, nothing with welcome. It's kind of like usual again, the same thing. Usual set, same type of idea. Accustomed. He's used to, he's used to do that.
Accustomed is the people who be invited to somewhere, right?
No, that was the usual set. This accustomed means he's used to this, used this kind of life. He knows what this is like.
Oh, he was so accustomed.
To.
He was so accustomed
to that.
To the dissipation.
Enjoying the dissipation.
He decided to go.
The thought immediately occurred to him that his promise to Prince Andrew was of no account. No account. What does that mean?
Doesn't count.
Okay. Because before he gave it, he had already promised Prince Anatole to come to his gathering. So why did not count?
Because before that, he already promised to come, and then his promise.
Besides, thought he, all such words of honor are conventional things with no definite meaning. Such words of honor. What does it mean? Words of honor. Promises.
You promise.
Are conventional things with no definite meaning. Conventional things. He just thinks that these promises are just like conventional means
Conventional.
you can use them,
Oh.
and they don't have a very big meaning, no definite meaning.
Oh.
Because, I just create something. It's not like I'm going to die or anything from it. It's just I can use it or whatever to help me do whatever, but it doesn't mean I have to do it.
Okay.
Especially if one considers that by tomorrow one may be dead. See? So if you consider, promises don't mean anything if you consider that tomorrow you might die. So what's important?
One and one the same person.
One considers that by tomorrow one, yes, may be dead. Or something so extraordinary may happen to one that honor and dishonor will be all the same. So he said that why is it important to have promise? Tomorrow I might die anyway. So what's important? I keep my promise.
Huh?
And he's saying, what's the importance of keeping promises if one day I'm going to die anyway? I can die tomorrow, right?
No.
That's what it says here. What's important about if I promise you something, but tomorrow I'm gonna die? What's a big deal about making such a promise? That's what he's saying.
Especially if one consider or something so extraordinary may happen to one that
Honor and dishonor will be the same.
means they don't need to promise.
It just means he thinks that all of these things don't matter much because you can never tell what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Okay.
Pierre often indulged in reflections of this sort, nullifying all his decisions and intentions. He went to Kuragans. So maybe this is one way that you can see Pierre's problem.
Huh?
Pierre often indulged. He often indulged means like somebody eating something sweet. So they cannot stop, so they just keep eating, indulged.
Okay.
In reflections, this kind of ideas of this sort, this kind of ideas. Indulged, he always used this kind of talk to himself.
A reflection of this soul. This soul is mean idea.
Yeah, no, sort means kind. What kind? Of this sort, of this kind.
This kind. Reflection means idea.
It's thoughts.
Thoughts?
Yeah, of this kind.
Thought of this kind. Thoughts. He always persuade himself like that.
Yes. Nullifying makes zero.
Make zero?
Yeah, all his decisions and intentions.
All his decisions will become zero.
Yes. Or
And
cancelled.
Intentions means
Whatever he wanted to do, also cancelled.
Okay. Oh, this Pierre's problem.
Yes, there's a big problem here about Pierre.
Okay.
He went to Karagans.
Yes.
Reaching the large house near the house guards barracks. So they live in a large house.
Large house.
Near the house guard barracks.
Near
Barracks is where the soldier live.
Which barracks?
Barracks.
The soldier live.
Yeah.
Oh.
In which Anatole lived. So Anatole lived in this house. Okay. Pierre entered the lighted porch, ascended the stairs, went up the stairs, and went in at the open door.
Okay.
There was no one in the anteroom. Anteroom is the room before the room.
Oh, yeah.
Empty bottles means that they're already drunk.
Yeah.
Cloaks, that's their clothing. And overshoes were lying about. So their clothing and shoes were just lying around. There was a smell of alcohol and sounds of voices shouting in the distance.
Oh.
Cards and supper were over. They already finished playing cards. They already finished eating.
Supper.
But the visitors had not yet dispersed.
Oh,
so, it's already 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Pierre threw off his cloak and entered the first room, in which were the remains of supper. So he entered the first room.
They have some supper?
Yes. A footman, thinking no one saw him, was drinking on the sly what was left in the glasses. So
Sly?
Footman is like a servant.
Yeah.
So he was drinking on the sly, meaning that he thought nobody was looking at him or caring about what he was doing. He was drinking what was left over in the glasses.
Okay.
The third room came sounds of laughter, the shouting of familiar voices, the growling of a bear.
Huh?
So,
Bear?
Bear, a real bear.
Real bear?
Yeah.
The growling of a bear.
Bear.
What growling?
The sound that the bear makes.
They have a bear.
Yes. and general commotion. Commotion means like commotion means like a lot of activity or something.
Activity.
Yeah.
General activities.
Yeah. Some 8 or 9 young men were crowding, getting together anxiously around an open window. They were next to an open window.
Why they feel anxiously?
Nervously, I don't know. We don't know what's on the window. Okay. 3 others were romping with a young bear. 3 other people were romping, make steps, boom, 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 with a young bear.
With a young bear? So the bear is young?
Yes, a little bear. Of course, they cannot have a big adult bear. They're playing with a little bear.
Oh.
One pulling him by the chain and trying to set him at the others. So they're very pretty mean to this little bear. Oh. They're trying to make the bear like a dog, trying to get them.
So pulling him by the chain. Him means the bear, and trying to set the dog at the others.
Set him, the bear.
Set the bear at the others. What is set at the others?
Set, normally you set somebody, says, you tell your dog, go get him. That's a set.
Oh, at the others?
At the other people.
So set the bear to the other people.
Yes.
Okay.
I bet 100 on Stevens, shouted one. I bet 100 on Stevens, shouted one. So he's betting some money betting.
Yes.
Mind, no holding on, cried another. I don't know what they're holding on to. I bet on Dolokhov, cried this third. Kragan, you part our hands.
Uh-oh.
There.
You part our hands, what does it mean?
You let go our hands.
Huh?
Maybe they're next to the window. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Maybe they want to maybe they're thinking about holding on to something next to the window. Maybe one is getting close to falling off the window or something. They're betting on whether they're going to fall down or not. Who knows?
And you part our hands, what does it mean? Part.
You separate our hands.
Oh, okay. Separate the hands.
Yeah.
Their hands.
I don't know. There, leave brewing alone. Here's a bet on. So I don't know. Leave the Bruin must be the bear, I think. I don't know. Let go of the bear. Here's a bet. They're betting some money on something, and we don't know what it is.
Okay.
At one draught, or he loses, shouted the fourth. Draught, one drink, and then or he loses. I don't know. So we don't know what the bet is. We don't know what they're doing. They're just doing something crazy.
So draught means drink. Well,
Jacob, bring a bottle. So now they're gonna drink. Shouted the host. This is Anatole. Shouted the host, a tall, handsome fellow who stood in the midst of the group, without a coat and with his fine linen shirt unfastened in front. So they're describing Anatole here.
Okay, Anatole said, Jacob, bring a bottle.
Yes.
And then he
stood
in the midst of the group
without a coat.
Without a coat?
He's not wearing a coat.
Oh my! And with
his fine linen shirt.
Oh, they wear the shirt.
Yes, unfastened in front. So it's
unfastened in front. Okay.
Wait a bit, you fellows. Here's Petya, that took on Pierre.
Oh.
Good man, cried he, addressing Pierre. So. Okay.
Oh, this Anatole. They see Pierre and say, "Oh, wait a bit, you fellows," means
the other people. Because they're waiting for him.
Oh, fellow means Pierre.
The other people. No, I said the other people. Here's Petya.
Petya?
That's a small name for Pierre.
Oh, good man. Okay, we can stop here.
Okay.
You think it's interesting?
No, I don't like these people. Not very interesting. I think that I feel kind of sad that Pierre has a big problem, cannot control himself, and also he seems like nothing is important to him. So he's a little bit like Andrew as well. Seems like he's a little bit like Andrew as well. It seems like nothing is important to him.
How you think that?
Because if you go back, it says that Pierre, right there, he says that because of the way that he thinks, he nullifies all his decisions and intentions. So he cannot decide for himself what to do, what's a good thing to do, or even what she should do.
But Andrew already decided to go to war.
But again, you look at these two guys. One of them doesn't want to do anything. The other does something because he doesn't want to stay with his family. Which one is better?
Neither.
Right, so both of them have this problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but for sure, this young men are doing bad things. They're like playing with a bear and betting on money on something that they shouldn't be betting.
Okay, later we will find out what happened next.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.